You don't know how I feel, man. You don't know the amount of emotions that I had for this game. So many mixed emotions in this game. I was miserable. I was angry. I was pissed off. I was happy. I was excited. I was talking shit towards the Dallas Cowboys, towards my screen. I was crazy tonight. You guys just don't know. You don't know. Maybe you do, but you don't know how. The New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys, the main event of the evening. And somehow, some way, the New York Giants were able to pull it off. 10-7. We completely shut down one of the most efficient offenses in the game right now this season. You could definitely say that the Cowboys is the most efficient offense currently right now in the league. The receivers, the quarterback Dak Prescott, and Elliott, the running game, perfect efficient team got stopped tonight. They got demolished tonight by the God mode that is the New York Giants defense. So let's get into it. Um, Basically, what happened was we struggled on offense big time. So listen here. Eli Manning, 17 completions out of 28, 193 yards, a touchdown and interception. He was god awful. He was awful tonight. Missing shots all over the place. Like his relationship with these receivers are not good. Even with Odell Beckham Jr., who was clearly the only thing that the offense could rely on tonight. He was the guy tonight on offense. And it felt like it was a very hard for both these two guys to connect. It's hard for Eli to connect to any receiver tonight. Odell Beckham Jr. with 94 yards and a touchdown, the biggest of the night for him. Um, Shumpert with 39 yards, 19 from Ty. Rashard Jennings, 12 yards. I'll get to him in a sec. Adams with 11 yards, 10 yards for Vern. Victor Cruz, he has been god awful. You should be healthy right now. You were targeted multiple times and you dropped the ball multiple times. You just couldn't do a damn thing. You can't talk shit no more. Don't talk shit to the coach anymore about you not getting no catches. Stop that. You were getting a lot of targeting and you screwed up big time. No salsa dance, no nothing. You were trash tonight. The rushing. Rashard Jennings is trash. Period. 15 carries for 45 yards. Like, this guy just doesn't know how to run the ball. Seriously, he just runs into a brick wall. He thinks one of his linebacks, offensive line, is going to lead him to victory all the time. Yo, you gotta figure out your own openings. And that's something that I've noticed about him. And the difference between him and Perkins, who had the exact same stats, 15 carries for 45 yards. The difference is that towards the third quarter, Perkins started to figure out the offensive line much, much better. He was more patient. The key word, patient. He allowed the game to play out. Allowed the offensive line and the defensive line to start to separate each other and see an opening for him to run through. He was getting like 7 yards, then a 5 yards, and another 7 yards, 9 yards. He was doing some stuff. Rashard Jennings, he was just trash. He was trash. The running game is the worst in NFL, even though we're still ranked like second to last, which I'm surprised. Huh. That's enough for the offense. The defense, however, they went into God mode. Oh my god, I was gushing like a little girl. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to shout these guys out. Kennard, Whoever this guy is, he's good. He was putting that pressure on freaking Prescott like all day. He got a forced fumble to boot too. Oliver Verne putting that pressure as well on Dak Prescott. He was dogging this dude. You got this boy Adams. You got this boy Kalisis, Jonathan Kalisis, doing heavy work, getting that sack on Dak Prescott. This boy Hall, I don't know who this guy is either. Leon Hall. He came out of nowhere and dogged the shit out of everybody. He was putting the fear on these receivers. And especially that interception in the third quarter. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, man. Romeo Kawara, I think that's his name. Great job with that sack. This boy, Dominique Rogers. This guy has been showing up every game. Even though it's only been like little pieces, like little moments, he does it well. I love it. I love it. Jonathan Hankins. Oh, man. I don't have to say anything. This guy was rocking, man. Eli Apple, too. Eli Apple was good guarding Dez Bryant. He was dogging every receiver. He was like a pit bull. He is basically, in my opinion, is Odell Beckham Jr. on the New York Giants defensive side. In terms of guard play between the receivers, like one-on-one, this guy, he does a good job. Very good job. Now, time for the MVPs. Who's first? Who's first? Okay, first, my boy, Landon Collins. My boy, Landon Collins. Hallelujah, man. Hallelujah. Boy, bless this man. Bless this man. This boy was cooking. And, of course, the MVP, the top-notch MVP for tonight, this boy, Jenkins. This boy, Jenkins. Janoris Jenkins. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Best signings, the best signed to the New York Giants this year. He was clear. This guy was dogging everybody. He was dogging Dez Bryant all day long. The first catch that Dez Bryant got, forced fumble by Jenkins. This man, this guy got me so hyped, so hyped. And also shout out to the special teams. That kicker, that punt kicker, fantastic job with those two kicks. Fantastic job from the defense. Fantastic job from the special teams. Thank you. You went into God mode and saved us from hell. Unlike this offense we have here, you guys are the MVP. Straight up. You saved us. Now let's talk about them Cowboys. You have to give them props. They were putting that pressure. Dak Prescott, 17 completions out of 37, 165 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. You can say this is his worst game of the season. Tough break. He was getting sacked. He was getting touched all the time. This guy had a scramble line. Actually, that's the thing about the defensive line and the pretty much the secondary. They were very much containing Dak Prescott, not really making him try to run so much in this game. Let's look at the receivers. Terrence Williams with 76 yards and a touchdown, the only touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. Beasley only got 4 receptions, 41 yards. Jason Witten, 26 yards. He got freaking spine busted by Jenkins. No, Yeah, Eli Apple or Jenkins did that to him. Dunbar with 12 yards, and oh, he caught one for 10 yards. Oh, never mind. It seems to me that Dez Bryant caught a ball. I didn't notice. 10 yards from him. He was getting dogged all night long, Dez Bryant, by Jenkins and Eli Apple. They did not let that boy breathe. He was targeted so many times, not a single completion, except for one. Except for oh yeah, that's right. That was the one where he forced the fumble. Um, Jenkins forced the fumble. So we look at the rushing. Elliott, he did his thing. I'm not gonna lie. He did his thing. 24 carries for 107 yards. Even though it took a while for him to pick up. It took a while for him to pick up because we were really hurting him down, pushing him down, keeping him contained, not allowing him to go so much. He only got a few bursts. He didn't go for long distances into the end zone or anything. So that's pretty much it. The defense for the Cowboys, Sean Lee was the scariest. He was the scariest guy on the defense. Like this guy was a hawk. He noticed everything. Sean Lee saw everything on the field and stopped that in the tracks. Any running play, stopped. Any passing, stopped. He made sure everything was stopped. You're not going to get past him. You better throw to the sides. Anything in the middle, your ass is dead. Your ass is mine. I'm coming for you. That was Sean Lee. I have to give him props for that. I have to give him props. He was scary. I was like, don't pass it to nobody near Sean Lee because he's going to kill him. So that's pretty much it. New York Giants win. I pray we could keep this up. We go 9-4 now. Dallas Cowboys suffer the second loss of the season, both by the Dallas. I mean, not Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, by us. Now we got that chip on our shoulder. So that's it. The New York Giants face the Detroit Lions next week. It's going to be a very tough matchup for us again. So that's it for me. Good night. New York Giants fans, stand up, rejoice. We did it. We got through. Not because of our offense. It was because our defense and special teams who went to God mode. Thank you, defense. Thank you. MVP.